Alma Thomas was born in Columbus, Georgia in 1891. Eventually, her mother would move her family to Washington, D.C. to escape the harsh racism that existed in the South. In 1924, she became the first fine arts graduate of Howard University. She spent 38 years as a middle school art teacher before finally retiring. During the time of her retirement, she had developed very bad arthritis and decided that she might even give up painting, up until Howard offered her an introspective on her work, and thus her signature style was born. Her earlier work was more realistic, but in her older age, she decided to use the patterns and the lights of her trees and gardens to create these abstract paintings. She chose to create paintings that made her happy and things that made her think positive thoughts instead of focusing on racial injustice, which was a stark difference between her and the younger artists of the time who had chosen to do more radicalized works. But this shouldn't take away from her own personal activism, as she was one of the people who marched in the March on Washington, and she did believe in racial justice. In 1943, she co-founded the Barnett Aiden Gallery with James W. Herring, one of her former professors at Howard. It would go on to become the first successful Black-owned gallery in the United States. She was the first Black American woman to have a solo exhibit at the Whitney at 80 years old.